picked up. Towards foul territory, Soto is over towards the sidewall. He reaches over and he makes the catch. What a play by Juan Soto. The ball was destined for the stands and he brought it back.
Rice is flied out to left center, and then he hit a double down the right field line. He swings here and hits a line drive to short, and a great pick on a high hop by Adames, and a low throw to first, dug out with a backhand swipe of the glove at first base by Schmidt for the putout. So a brilliant grab on an in-between hop by Adames.
Tyone still on the mound.
On a hop. Oh, Matt Shaw. What a play.
I mean, brilliant. I mean, this guy is putting on a clinic down there. Haven't been many chances on the ground today. And another outstanding play by Matt Shaw.
Showing off the arm. We go to the top of the fifth inning. Pitcher's duel through 4. Leading things off, Harrison Bader.
On a line, Julio charging this. Julio dives, tumbles, and Julio makes the catch.
One of the tougher plays for center fielders are those low line drives, because you're running directly in and you're trying to decide as you're running, am I going to have to dive? Do I dive head first? And Julio with that long reach, getting that ball before it hits the.
Well, if you're going to give it, he's going to take it.
Line drive left field coming on is Canario, makes a diving catch. What a play by Alexander Canario, robbing Merrill of a game-tying.
And here he is, Yainer Diaz.
Here's Yainer Diaz, homers in each of the last 2 games, including the walk-off winner in the bottom of the 9th yesterday.
Runner takes off. Pitch swung on. Fly ball center. Mangum is there. Makes the catch. Coming in full speed ahead as he stretches out.
Boy, he did hit that turf awfully hard, but Mangum holds on.
Astros strand a runner, but they get a run on Pena's leadoff homer. And after
Trevor Story to the plate for the Red Sox. Hit a 2-run homer last night. There's a deep drive to center. Michael Harris tracking. Michael going to the track. Michael going to the wall. Up into the air, and he's got another one. So calm, just drifting back, knowing exactly where he was, and rises to the occasion once again.
We're so accustomed to seeing him make those plays.
The 6th inning, he grounded out on a nice play by Beatty and Alonso his first time up. And that curveball is lifted into shallow center. Taylor got a late start coming in. Wynn taking it, and Taylor has to slide, and he makes the catch.
Wow, where's Soto?
That ball kept working its way further and further over toward right field with that wind, and Taylor on a dead sprint winds up making. Cincinnati Red, played the last couple of years in Minnesota, and rolled over to the left side, charging Beatty, throwing on the run, low throw, and Alonso scoops it out beautifully. Nicely done on both ends by Beatty and Alonso for the first out.
Beatty's already had a bases clearing 3-run triple. And now a great difference.
Will lead things off. On the ground, deep short. Tovar gets up. Can he throw him out? Out at first. Are you kidding me? What a play by Tovar.
I don't know how he could bounce back up that quickly and make as strong of a throw as he did. Good stretch by Toley.
By Mookie Betts. A stub toe is what the Dodgers are calling, and they hope Betts is back sooner than later. 2 balls, 1 strike on Hernandez. He lines one out toward the gap in right center field. This one will split the outfielders, or will it? Aaron Judge caught it.
The big man getting on his horse, Wayne. Excellent angle, excellent jump off the bat, and the big man showing some athleticism. Got to put him in the NBA playoffs moving like that.
He robs Teoscar Hernandez what looked like a sure extra.
Today, you don't have to go to the bullpen much today. Lined into center field. And the catch is made by Grisham. Oh, what a play by Trent Grisham, taking a single, maybe more, away from Rengifo.
He is such a great center fielder, and he just glides to the ball, but what a break he got in. He read that ball perfectly. Outstanding catch.
Pitcher's got a
Joe Adele.
chop. Off the mound is Rodon. Off balance throw. Got him. Beautiful play on both ends.
Yes, sir. What a play by Carlos Rodon. That's Gold Glove quality. You don't see a jump throw like that from a pitcher, especially a lefty having to go to the third base side. Oh, that's a great throw.
Paul Goldschmidt will lead it off for the Yankees.
Goldschmidt reaches out, hits one in the air to left. Long run for Lugo, getting after it. It's Taylor, rather, and it's Taylor making a diving catch to start things off tonight, robbing Paul Goldschmidt of extra bases.
Always say Chris Taylor could play a ton of different positions defensively. That is an unbelievable play. Goldschmidt hooks that ball, just full extension on the dive. Chris Taylor, what a play. That's a confidence builder when you're on the mound, a play like that behind.
Porto, Edman, and Ohtani.
2-2 is golfed in the air to right field and deep. Soto sprinting back toward the track, reaches up, jumps, and makes the catch, and stops himself 2 hands up on that Cadillac Payson Club. Wow, nice catch by Soto. Got to the spot, jumped, and made the grab. For a guy who's, of course, not known for his defense, makes a big catch there. Nobody on.
A double helped set up the Dodgers in their top risk artist, Will Smith. Second and third, no out. The Dodgers already lead 1-0.
This one is lifted shallow center field. Who's going to get there? It's Taylor in center. Betts coming home. Throw home. Nice! Safe is the call. They go to third, and Freeman is in there, and we'll see if the Mets want to look at it. A perfect throw by Taylor.
He's out. From that angle right there, doesn't seem like the front of the shoe gets on top of the plate. Looks like it goes above the plate, but not on top of it.
After review, the call on the field was overturned. The runner.
He's just pushing that way out toward right field.
Hamilton jolts one in the air out to right. Carlson going back and reaches out, and he makes a great catch in front of that short wall. Toro back to second, tagging, and will go to third as Dylan Carlson makes a fantastic play out in deep right field.
Well, he wasn't going to let 2 of them fall in.
Jackson Merrill.
First pitch, Merrill sees, liner to center. Harris! Every day he does it. Every single day.
And I find myself sitting here going, he's not going to get to that one. He can't get to all of them. And he does get to all of them.
And Jackson's reaction, get out of here.
It's on to Will Benson with him at the corners and nobody out. Benson hit the ball hard his first time up.
First pitch, high fly, right center. Crow Armstrong at the wall. Leaps up and makes the catch. Runner's tag. Throw off line to second. Sac fly, RBI. Luck scores. Steer to second. Reds up 3-1.
Well, Will Benson just missed hitting this ball at the ballpark. He got under it, and it was a high, towering fly ball. And Pete Crow Armstrong leaping right at the 370 sign and was just able to make the catch right at the top of the yellow line. It'll go as a very long sac fly. Here in the fourth, and now a very dangerous Pete Crow Armstrong.
Pete Crow Armstrong is lined to second. Sends this ball to deep right center. Friedel at the wall. He's got it. Slams it to the wall. The man who robs him has it robbed by Friedel.
What a play by T.J. Friedel on a ball that was looking like it was going to get out of here. But he made the catch right up against the wall before crashing into the pads. Wow.
It was incredible. Here in Cincinnati where it's cloudy and 70 degrees.
Payout pitch. Routed towards third. Nice play by Shaw. Falls to first. What a play by Matt Shaw. Oh, baby. Picks it at third. Little balance. Perfect throw. What a way.
I've never seen anything quite like that. I thought he was going to maybe just hold on to the ball, but he went ahead and made the throw despite falling backwards at the same time and threw a strike pretty much and got his man by a full step. Incredible play by Matt.
Third major league appearance. Diaz. Deep short Bichette. Long throw. Got him! What a play by Bichette. What a scoop by Vladdy on the other end.
Outstanding play. Bo never gave up on it. He went way deep in the hole.
Delivered on the money. Credit to Vladdy getting into the splits for the backhand.
Turn to the Sunshine State.
And a high fly ball into left, sending Morel back. He's to the wall, leaping, and he got it. Morel with the catch. What a grab. And back to first goes Smith. Christopher Morel all the way to the wall, and he timed that leap perfectly.
He tracks it, times it, leap, and boy, oh boy.
Scored in an RBI, 1-for-4.
Oh boy, high fly ball right field. Teoscar on the warning track at the wall. He jumps, and did he? Teo takes one away. And Josh Naylor is saying, are you kidding me? Rounding first. Home run robbery from Teoscar Hernandez and his return to the field.
First pitch to him, and he'll swing and hit it well. Deep left field. Back goes the left fielder. Biggio reaches up, and he made the the catch. He's got it and then slams into the wall face first.
Whoa, what a catch. Great focus. This ball had extra bases all over it. Perfect route, straight as a string right to the ball. Crash landing, busted the glasses. He'll need some new ones, but that catch started
out. And a swing and a little soft liner. Caught by Bobby on a dive in the shallow outfield grass. A Superman dive by Bobby Witt Jr. to rob Patrick Bailey of a base hit. Diving to his right. My goodness.
He looked like he was levitating. And off the bat, the way that he took off, you just knew he was about to make a Tawa.
Swung on, hit in the air to center field. It's got some length to it. Going back and on the warning track is Edman, and he reaches up and makes the catch right up against the wall. Well, he had it measured perfectly.
He tracks this ball really well. He coils his legs to get ready for a big-time jump and then realizes as the ball's coming.
Comes back to bite him as Barger goes after the first pitch, sends it high and deep to center. Jackson Merrill goes up and makes the catch. That is the only part of Rogers Center where you can go up and do that. And Jackson Merrill just went up and did that.
Timing's everything. The flash look, that's a big out. It's a big sigh of relief as well.
3, bottom of the 5th.
Julio closing on this, and he slides and makes the catch. Little slip and slide out there in center field today.
Covers so much ground out there in center field.
Tyler Mahle back to work, facing 2, 3, and 4 for Tampa. Brandon Lau swings to the first pitch, hooks one down the first base line. Diving stop by Berger, gets up, throws to Mahle, beats Lau to the bag, and there's one away in the bottom of the 6th on another gem of a play by Jake Berger.
Boy, Jake diving to his left there. Going to be getting a little muddy to boot, but a neat snag, and then he gets up and makes a perfect throw, leading Mahle to the bag. Of course, to have success there, Mally's got to take off, and he manages to beat Lau.
Big spot for the Big Bear. Deep to center. Thomas racing back to the wall. Halleck has got it. Alec Thomas up into the wall, and he saves Shelby Miller's bacon right there.
And even though the Braves rally, they do not score.
We could Ronald Acuna Jr. to start it off.
Backs up Corbin Carroll to the track, to the wall in right. Corbin has got it. Corbin Carroll up to the wall, and he takes extra bases away from Acuna, trying to prevent the smile right there. A little grin, and he's got it in the glove.
The textbook play by Carroll. It's so important to go back, feel for that fence first, and then jump from there. But a big first out instead of extra base.
Chapman struck out 6 times in the 2 games at Petco at the end of April. Hard hit, and Iglesias somehow stabs it. Catch the runner, and 2 down here in the 10th. OMG.
You got that right. 110 off the bat. Like a cat.
Him out of a hole. He's batting .223.
And Harris hits the curveball into right field, and Soto comes on, slides. He made the catch. Tagging Albies. He'll come in to score. Beautiful play by Juan Soto. Looked like that ball was going to dunk in front of him, and he makes the sliding grab. It's a sacrifice fly for Harris.
Time for Nimmo to get his hit against Schwellenbach.
And a 3-2. Popped up, foul ground. Riley going back down the line into foul territory, and he's got it as he slides into the tarp. Outstanding play by Austin Riley to hang a 0 up on the board here in the bottom of the 3rd. What a brilliant path that he took, and a great catch by...
It'll bring up Marcell Ozuna.
Fly ball deep center field. Back goes McNeil onto the warning track, leaping at the wall. He made the catch! Oh, wow! Jeff McNeil going over the wall to take a 2-run homer away from Marcell Ozuna. McNeil only recently a center fielder, the greatest play he's made since he's moved out to number 8.
Jeff McNeil, who is not the most experienced center fielder in Major League Baseball.
To the top of the order to Francisco Lindor.
Straightaway center field, and Michael Harris at the wall. This one he's got it.
Well, finally the Braves got a highlight of their own, and this time it's Michael Harris at the top of the center field wall to bring it back and rob Francisco Lindor. Another wonderful path to the ball. Michael Harris, the best in the business.